Welcome back, everybody. Matt the Bat here. Hope you're doing well. It is a new week, and there has been a new movie that has been released on Netflix. The movie is called The Good Nurse, starring Jessica Chastain and Eddie Redmayne, and then co-starring Noah Emmerich, Kim Dickens, and I'm pretty sure that was Boomy Miles. Boomy Miles. Boomy. Give me the ball, I make you spin. So, The Good Nurse is about a nurse who uncovers that her other nurse friend is killing patients by putting insulin in their IV bags. Those hospitals, they're a dangerous place. Trust me. They don't know what they're doing in hospitals. They really don't. I'm just going to say it out now. Hospitals, doctors, nurses, they don't know what they're doing. Trust me, I know. I know. This guy, he knows. Anyway, this is a very dark story. This is based on a true story. This actually happened in the 90s, throughout the late 90s, and in the early 2000s. There was a guy who went around to different hospitals and ended up killing 29 official patients, but up to 400 patients. 400 patients. You wonder why I don't like hospitals? Now you know why. Anyway, wow. This movie is gripping. It is very intense at times. It will make you feel uncomfortable at moments. It's a beautifully shot film. The cinematography in this movie is very dark, muted colors, blues, greens, blacks, all in this hospital. It makes you never want to enter a hospital ever again. Ever. At all. I mean, there is no cheater in this hospital. It looks like the hospital is broken down because there's like very little lighting. It gets you into that atmosphere that I love. Alright, now this is why you should never go into a hospital. The muted colors really emphasize the tone of this story. Dark, uncomfortable. I love how a lot of the cinematography, a lot of close-ups, but not only that, a lot of shadow. A lot of shadow on a lot, especially in the hospital scenes. Eddie Redmayne is a lot of times in shadow. You see very little of his face in the light. Even Jessica Chastain in moments. Because you're like, okay, how did she not realize what's going on here? The opening of this movie is great. It's one shot. It starts outside of a hospital room, and it just slowly dollies in and in. And as the shot's going, all you see is Eddie Redmayne standing over. You don't even see Eddie Redmayne at first. You just see 2 feet on the edge of this hospital bed. And it just starts dollying in slowly and slowly. All in one shot. Until finally you see Eddie Redmayne over here. On the side on the side of the room. And it's like, well, as his patient is dying. And it's all done in one shot. Jessica Chastain is, once again, just won her Academy Award last year, or earlier this year, for The Eyes of Tammy Faye. I've been a fan of Jessica Chastain since 2010, 2011, with movies like The Help, Lawless, Zero Dark 30, Molly's Game, Interstellar, you name it, The Tree of Life. I can go on and on. The Net, and so on and so forth. So, and she does an excellent job in this movie. She really brings. She's a character that really has a heart condition. She sells it. She sells you on the creep factor when she realizes what's going on with her friend who's a nurse. You really understand where she's going when she feels so uncomfortable around him. She does a great job here. But I have to say, Eddie Redmayne, oh boy. If you want to feel so uncomfortable around this guy, he knows how to do it. Boy, there are so many scenes in this movie that even I was like, ugh, Eddie, Newt Scamander, what are you doing? You were just in Fantastic Beasts 3, and you were so bubbly and fun. Who is this guy? He knows how to play a real creep, pretty much a serial killer. And man, wow. There is a scene in this movie where the FBI or the law enforcement finally, has like a cross-examining him. Interrogation, if you will. And man, the performance that Eddie Redmayne gives in that interrogation scene, I'm watching him going, they're making the Batman 2. Like, you need a new villain for Batman 2? This guy, over here. He's already in the nut house. Let's get him. Wow. He really, and the great thing about Eddie Redmayne in this movie, he has very little dialogue. He is so subtle in this movie that even that makes you feel uncomfortable. Even that, when he's just standing there, when he's just standing over a patient. The music in this movie is so disturbing and so uncomfortable. And it works, once again, with the tone, the atmosphere, the cinematography in this movie. It all works. Also, the pacing. This movie's over 2 hours long. And I could not believe when we finally got to the end of the movie, I was like, the movie's over already? Whoa. It sucks you in, and it doesn't let go. And the writer of this movie wrote a few episodes of Mindhunter, the David Fincher show on Netflix. And this is a Netflix movie. So I'm like, oh, I see a lot of Mindhunter vibes in this. I like it. I like Mindhunter. Produced by David Fincher, who did Seven and Zodiac. My negatives with this movie. I wish we saw, I don't want to sound too evil, but I wish we did see more of him, killing the patients. We only see, reference, or him going to grab a bag, an IV bag, and obviously we know what he's about to do. But I wish we actually saw a little bit more of him, a little bit more of his backstory, a little bit more of where he lives. Like, in the whole movie, he says he has a wife that he's divorced from, and he has 2 kids. But the whole movie I was thinking, is this all made up? Does he really have an ex-wife, and that's why he's here to see his 2 little girls? Does he really even have kids? So we really don't ever get to know, is this guy telling the truth? Is this all a lie? I mean, maybe that adds to the discomfort and creepiness about him, but I'm like, I want to know. You know I want to know, so don't make me my mind. Remember the Titans. So, anyway, overall, I can give this movie a 4.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very uncomfortable, unsettling, kept me on the edge. Great cinematography with the atmosphere of the movie, the score, the acting by Jessica Chastain and Eddie Redmayne. And like I said, the pacing is very well done. So overall, 4.5 out of 5. Matt here. Let me know, did you watch this movie? It's on Netflix now. Came on Wednesday evening, or Wednesday. I watched it last night, Thursday night. It's on Netflix. Go watch it. Jessica Chastain, Eddie Redmayne, The Good Nurse.